My beloved child, when your heart feels overwhelmed, when the storms of life roar outside and even within your soul, the waves of doubt surge, pause for a moment and listen to my voice. I am not far away. I am right here, near you, standing beside you, simply waiting for you to open your heart and let me in. Do not rush to chase after vague fears. Do not let the rumors, the whispers of the world drown out the peace I long to plant within your heart. I have helped you through days when it seemed there was no way out. I have calmed the fiercest storms with my word. And now, I will quiet the storms raging within you. Come near to me. Let go of your worries and burdens. In my embrace, you will find a peace the world can never offer. A peace that does not come from material things or fleeting promises, but from an unchanging, eternal love. Do not let your soul be bound by fears of things that have yet to happen, or by worries about what may never come to pass. Do not fear those who seem capable of harming you, for ultimate power rests in my hands. I am the one who holds the beginning and the end, the one who has the final word over every destiny, including your own. Even if thousands rise against you, even if you must face the consequences of past mistakes, remember this: you are still and always will be my beloved child. Stand firm. Do not tremble before the storms. Keep your heart calm amid the chaos. I have never left you, and I will never forsake you. My love for you is the greatest testimony of all, the flame that lights your darkest nights. When you hear these words, know that I am touching your heart, comforting you with every breath you take. My dear child, do not let your heart be overwhelmed by worries any longer. Hand over every sorrow to me. Let me calm the storms within your mind, and soon you will see that in the stillness you will rediscover your strength, your steadiness, and a steadfast faith to continue your life's journey without fear. For with me, you will never be lost. My beloved child, remember that no matter how many times you have stumbled, no matter how weary your steps have grown from journeys filled with tears, I have always been there, patiently waiting with open arms to welcome you back. I do not see you through the lens of your past mistakes, nor do I judge you for moments of weakness. I look upon you with eyes of love, with boundless compassion. Every tear you have shed, every pain you have endured, I have seen and carefully kept within my heart. You have suffered injustice, wounded by those with cold and hardened hearts. They sowed bitter words that left you broken in loneliness and sorrow. Yet even in those darkest days, I never left you for a single moment. I stood quietly nearby, like a small light in the dense night, shining just enough to remind you that there is still a place of peace waiting for your return. Those wounds were never meant to break you, but to strengthen and shape you. Each scar on your soul is no longer a mark of pain, but a testament to the resilience and life that now burns within you. Through these trials, you have learned to feel deeply for others who are lost, to show compassion for souls still wandering in darkness. And now, my beloved child, you are ready to step out of those shadowed days, carrying in your heart the light of forgiveness and kindness. I desire for you to become a source of encouragement, a helping hand to those who suffer as you once did. Do not hide that light away, and do not close your heart because of past wounds. Open your heart, for through you I will reach those who are desperately longing for love and healing. You will be a light in the darkness, warmth in the coldest winter, and a voice of hope for those who are tired and in despair. When you extend your hands to others, that is the very moment you will receive the fullness of the love I have for you. Go now and carry that light, for through you the broken-hearted will know that I am always present, that my love and protection are eternal and will never fade. And when you fully embrace this mission, you will understand that no pain in your life was ever meaningless. I have transformed every sorrow into glory. My beloved child, when you take the first steps on this new journey of faith, it is also when the trials begin to appear. Old enemies, familiar temptations, and fears you thought had been left behind may return, seeking to disturb your heart, to make you doubt and falter. They do not only come through those who once hurt you, but also through negative thoughts and painful memories you have tried to forget. I know there are days when you feel weary, your spirit grows faint, and your hands fall limp from exhaustion. In those moments, even a brief lapse, a momentary forgetting of your faith, can bring back the chains of relentless worry. The shadows of fear, insecurity, and doubt will quietly creep back in, casting a dark cloud over your soul, obscuring the light of dawn. But my child, do not forget that even when you fall, even when your legs can no longer stand firm, I am still here, right beside you. My love for you does not waver because of your failures or weaknesses. No matter how many times you stumble in frailty, I am always ready to reach out my hand and lift you up again. Each time you return to me, I do not scold you. I simply brush the dust from your shoulders and gently say, "Stand up, walk with me." Remember, no chain is strong enough to hold you when I have declared your freedom. No fear can imprison your heart when my light has already shone into the deepest corners of your soul. No matter how loudly the enemy boasts, no matter how sweet the temptations may seem, they all become powerless when you call upon my name. Be strong and face your fears without retreating. When you confront the things that make you tremble the most, you will realize that I have always been there, ready to shelter you from every danger. My love is not just a promise spoken, it is a fortress that stands firm amidst the fiercest storms. Do not forget, my child, that nothing in this world, neither sword nor sickness, poverty nor hardship, can separate you from the love I have for you. Let your faith be greater than your fear, so that with every step you take, even if uncertain, you will be filled with hope. And no matter how many times you lose your way, I will always welcome you back with open arms and a love that never changes. My beloved child, every morning when you wake, before the light of dawn has fully entered your room, that is the moment I wait for you to come to me in prayer. Do not rush headlong into the busy routine of daily concerns and forget that the true beginning of a fulfilling day always starts with quieting your heart, placing your trust in me, and surrendering everything into my hands. Let faith be the very first breath you take as you open your eyes. No matter how burdensome yesterday was or how many worries still linger, begin anew today in my embrace. When your hands fold in reverence and your heartfelt whispers rise from deep within, that is the moment you touch the supernatural life I have already prepared for you. Your prayers need not be long or eloquent. They only need to come from a sincere heart. Even a simple cry of, "Lord, be with me," is enough for me to draw near, to listen, and to act. This world may be shaken, and the things you rely on may become uncertain, but the true peace I offer will never be moved. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a steadfast calm, even when the storms of life rage. You will discover that in the moments when you feel the weakest, you are actually stronger than ever, because I am the inexhaustible source of your strength. My child, do not come to me only in times of trouble, but also in days of joy. Do not wait for your heart to be overwhelmed before seeking peace. Let prayer become the familiar rhythm of your heart, the steady flow that nourishes your spiritual life each day. When you keep my words in your heart and your lips often speak words of gratitude, that is when miracles will become a natural part of your life. You are being called to step into a supernatural life where human limitations no longer restrain you. In that place, things you once thought impossible will become reality. Miracles will no longer be distant stories, but will happen in your everyday life through the smallest moments. A timely word of comfort, an unexpected door of opportunity opening before you, or seemingly unsolvable problems gently finding their resolution. Continue living that life of prayer, my child. It is the key that unlocks the treasure of blessings I have long prepared for you. When you dwell in grace and prayer, you will realize that no matter where you are or what circumstances you face, I am always with you, quietly preparing the way and giving you the very best. And then you will understand there is nothing in this life more precious than my presence and the eternal love I offer, my beloved child. Today, I want you to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and realize that even now, in this very moment, I am quietly opening before you doors of blessing you never imagined. Though you may not clearly see them yet, every step you take, every breath you draw, is bringing you closer to the good things I have already prepared for you. Do you remember? There were days when you sank into despair, and your prayers became nothing more than weary sighs in the darkness of night. Yet even from those simple prayers, sometimes no more than a whispered, "Lord, help me," I quietly came near, wiped away your tears, and gently opened the door of hope before you. Never believe that prayers must be grand or eloquent for me to hear them. I listen to every sincere whisper, every silent cry of the heart, and even the tears that fall without words. It is your gratitude, even in the most difficult times, that has brought joy to my heart. When you refused to let hardships extinguish your hope, when you held steadfast and continued to speak words of thanks amidst the struggle, that is when I knew you were ready to receive even greater things. My child, the doors I am opening are not merely doors of material wealth or worldly success. They are doors that lead you into a life filled with peace, love, and true freedom. The very things you have longed for deep within your soul. These are the doors of forgiveness, where you can finally lay down the burdens of your past, and the doors of healing, where the deepest wounds of your heart will be gently soothed. Step through these doors with unwavering faith. Do not fear leaving behind old habits and familiar places of comfort. I am leading you to new horizons where you will see life through a renewed vision, where miracles become natural, and joy is no longer a distant hope, but a daily reality. Keep a grateful heart, my child. When you give thanks even for the smallest blessings, you will be entrusted with even greater things. And when you dare to believe that I am working in every part of your life, even when you cannot yet see the results, that is when your faith becomes the key that unlocks the treasure of blessings I have long prepared for you. And one day, not far from now, you will look back and smile, realizing that every hardship and every challenge was only a stepping stone, leading you to the place I destined for you, a place of light, of peace, and of doors forever open, welcoming you into a life full of happiness and hope. My beloved child, along the path I am leading you on, there will be no shortage of those who bring deceit and sweet but dangerous temptations. They creep in quietly like murky waters, slowly seeping into the hearts of those who lack vigilance. They come through harsh words, through seemingly harmless stories, filled with slander, mockery, and division. If you are not careful, your soul will be darkened, and before long, you will no longer recognize yourself. I advise you, do not let your heart be consumed by hatred. Even if the world speaks unjustly about you, even if they stab you in the back with invisible daggers, do not respond with resentment. Hatred is nothing but a chain that binds your soul, leading you astray and robbing you of the precious peace I have given you. Instead, fill your heart with love and forgiveness. When you forgive, you are the first to be set free. Keep your heart pure. Do not allow wicked words to take up space there. I have chosen you to be an encourager, for your light to shine brightly within your family and your community. Light cannot dwell with darkness. Therefore, you must stay away from those who spread sin, from those who delight in deceit and trickery. Do not let your heart be drawn into idle conversations or harsh judgments spoken without love. Remember, I have lifted you up not so that you become proud or boastful, but so that through you others may see the light and find their way back to what is good and true. You are a lamp set on high, a beacon of hope for those who have lost their way. Do not let that light grow dim because of the lowly things of this world. If someone comes to you with gossip or negativity, do not be quick to listen, and certainly do not help spread it. Pause and ask yourself, does this bring goodness? Does it heal or only divide? When you choose silence in the face of evil, when you stand on the side of what is right, that is when you are living fully in the dignity and mission I have entrusted to you. Know this, the enemy cannot harm you if you remain faithful and reject every temptation. No matter how many traps they lay before you, if you walk in the light of truth, nothing will cause you to fall. My child, continue walking in righteousness, so that your light always shines brightly, warming the hearts of those who are lost, and so that you yourself may live fully in the peace and blessings I have promised you. My beloved child, in this chaotic world where truth and falsehood are intertwined and right and wrong are distorted, only my word remains the light that will guide your every step. When darkness surrounds you, when you do not know where to go or what to do, remember that my word is the lamp that lights your way, the flame that never goes out, shining on the straight path, even when the night around you seems overwhelming. If you keep my word on your lips, allowing truth to echo through every word you speak and engraving it deeply in your heart, no enemy will be able to harm you. For those who hold truth within will never fall before the deceit of the world. My word is not merely letters and phrases, it is power, a spiritual weapon that gives you the strength to stand firm against every challenge and every alluring temptation. Be strong, my child. Do not let your heart be swayed by empty and sweet-sounding words. Do not let your eyes wander toward the fleeting glamour of this world. These things pass like the wind without lasting value, bringing only emptiness and disappointment. Instead, live a righteous life so that every action, every word you speak reflects the goodness and integrity I have placed within you. Righteousness is not an easy path, but it is the path that leads to true peace and stability. When you keep your heart pure, free from deceit and selfish desires, your soul will feel as light as the morning breeze, no longer bound by illusions. Even when trials come, you will not be shaken, for your faith will be deeply rooted in the foundation of truth. Be watchful, for temptation will always seek to creep into the hidden corners of your soul. Sometimes it comes disguised as innocent advice or opportunities that seem too good to resist. But remember, not every door leads to light. Some doors, though they appear grand and beautiful, open only to deep and dark abysses. Use my word as a mirror to discern what is good and what is evil. When you live fully in truth, your virtue will become an unshakable fortress. The enemy will not be able to reach you, and evil will find no entrance into your life. My child, do not merely listen to my words, but live them out. Let every word you speak and every deed you perform reflect the light of truth. In doing so, you will not only be protected, but will become a guiding light for those who are lost. And through your righteous life, others will come to see that the light I give is not only for your path, but also shines into the world, bringing hope and life to many. My beloved child, there have been times in your life when you asked, "What is the meaning of all the pain and trials I have endured?" You have often felt lost, as if your sacrifices were falling into a void without purpose. But today I affirm to you, not a single tear you have shed, not a single hardship you have endured has been in vain. Every moment of suffering has laid the foundation for a great miracle that is about to unfold, not only for you, but also for your entire family. Do you realize this? It is through those painful days that you have learned to love more deeply, to cherish every moment of peace with your loved ones, and to understand the true value of patience and sacrifice. Now, having been refined in the fiery furnace of trials, you have become a source of new life and hope for those around you, especially for your own family. My child, your family will be the place where I perform wondrous miracles. The cracks in broken relationships will be healed. Those who have not spoken in harmony for a long time will sit together again in love. The burdens of sickness and worry weighing on your loved ones will slowly fade away like the morning mist under the warmth of the sun. I will revive hardened hearts and soften closed minds to receive love and forgiveness once more. I will show your family that every hardship they faced had a greater purpose. Through these trials, each one will understand that patience, compassion, and faith are priceless treasures. And you, the one I have chosen, will become a guiding light for those in your family who are still wandering, searching for the way back. The light within you will shine brightly, illuminating even the darkest corners of weary hearts. Be strong and steadfast, my child. Do not let the remaining trials make you falter. Every time you pray with unwavering faith, every time you gently encourage and love your family, another door of blessing will open. And the day will come when your family will kneel together in overflowing joy, offering me words of gratitude for having witnessed what once seemed impossible. I promise you, the miracle is no longer far away. It is already here, growing from the small daily acts of kindness and from every heartfelt prayer you lift up. And when the harvest time comes, the fields of blessing will be heavy with fruit, enough not only to nourish your own family, but also for you to share, becoming a source of life and hope for many who long to experience the love and healing that only I can give. My beloved child, the time has come for you to stop looking back at the past with sorrow and regret. Do not let painful memories pull you back into the darkness. to that place where your heart was once bound by burdens you thought you could never escape. Lift your head high and fix your eyes forward, where I am waiting for you with open arms, where a bright future filled with peace is ready to welcome you. I have heard your silent cries in the long, lonely nights. I have seen the quiet tears fall when you felt as though no one was by your side. But know this, in every one of those moments I was near, comforting your weary soul with my unconditional love. I not only heard your cries, but also acted to lift every heavy burden from your shoulders. Today, I break every chain that once held you captive. The old sins, the mistakes of yesterday that you still carry like unhealed wounds, I have washed them away. I no longer remember your past, and you must no longer condemn yourself for it. I give you a new heart, one that is tender and open, ready to love and forgive, ready to receive the grace I have prepared for you from the very beginning. From this day on, live fully in love and true freedom. Do not let the gossip of the world, the harsh glances or unfair judgments wound you any longer. Remember, your worth is not found in what the world can see, but is forever engraved in the eternal love I have for you. Feel the lightness in your soul, my child. When you lay down those unnecessary burdens, when you learn to forgive yourself and those who have hurt you, that is when healing truly begins. Peace is not the absence of storms, but the unshakable calm amidst the turbulence. And it is my presence in your life that brings you that peace. A peace no one can take away. A peace that remains even in the hardest moments. Embrace this grace with all your heart. With every new day, remind yourself that you are worthy of love, worthy of living a life of freedom and happiness. And wherever you go, my peace and healing will always be with you, helping you walk steadily on this new path, a path filled with light, hope, and a love that never runs dry. My beloved child, now is the moment for you to rise, shake off the dust of the past, and step forward with a strong heart full of hope. Do not let painful memories continue to hold you back in the cycle of regret and sorrow. The past is nothing more than closed chapters in a book. It holds no power over your present or your future. I have long awaited the day when you would find the courage to step out of the narrow comfort zone where you imprisoned yourself in fear and doubt. Today I say to you, do not hesitate any longer, for I am ready to open before you great doors of opportunity, leading you into a new life, a life of freedom, stability, and overflowing strength. Dare to walk in faith, even when the path ahead seems unclear, even when the first steps feel difficult. Trust that I am going before you, preparing the way, quietly arranging everything so you arrive at the right place, meet the right people, and receive the best I have prepared for you. Do not fear failure, for the moment you falter or grow weak, I will reach out, my hand to lift you up. A new way of life is waiting for you, a life no longer ruled by fear, no longer suffocated by petty worries. In this new life, you will learn to face challenges with calmness, to handle difficulties with wisdom, and to receive success with humble gratitude. My child, let faith be the firm compass that guides you through every storm. Do not hesitate to open your heart to new opportunities, even if they seem larger than your current abilities. It is I who give you strength. It is I who will complete the good work I have begun in you. Each step you take in faith will become a solid foundation for the lasting victories you are about to achieve. From this day forward, live as a conqueror, for you were born to overcome, to bring light to dark places, and to plant hope in the hearts of those who are in despair. Do not bow before your circumstances, and do not let negative voices cause you to falter. I am walking with you, and nothing in this world can stop you when you place your full trust in me. Go forth, my child. The door to a new journey stands wide open, and along this path you will not only find good things for yourself, but also the opportunity to become an inspiration, a bearer of hope and new life for countless others who long to rise from their own days of darkness. My beloved child, I know how many weary days you have endured and how much you have lost, more than any fragile heart should bear. Precious things seemed forever out of reach, and the dreams you once cherished felt as if they had faded away. But today I declare to you that everything you have lost will be restored, not just as it was, but greater, more abundant, and more complete than before. The doors you thought were forever closed will open once again before your eyes, not by your own strength, but by my hand working on your behalf. I will open doors of prosperity and lead you to lands of blessing you never even dared to dream of. The opportunities you believed had passed, the good things you once regretted not holding on to, will return in the most miraculous way, at the perfect time I have appointed. Do not fear when challenges remain, for along with these new doors, I will also grant you the strength to overcome every obstacle. I do not promise you a road without difficulties, but I promise to walk beside you every step of the way, giving you resilience to stand firm, courage to keep moving forward, and wisdom to handle every challenge with clarity and grace. The harvest season is near. Can you hear the echoes of the fields heavy with fruit? These are the rewards of the days you sowed in tears, the silent prayers you offered, and the unseen sacrifices you made. I have remembered every one of them, and now the season of blessing is ready to pour out upon you and your family. My child, what I have prepared for you is not merely temporary blessings, but complete restoration, from your soul to your material life. I will mend the relationships you thought were beyond repair, and heal the hearts that have long been wounded. Your home will be filled again with laughter, joy, and songs of happiness. Above all, I will strengthen your faith as never before. You will no longer be someone who only watches miracles happen. You will become a living witness to restoration, a bearer of testimony to the wonders you have seen with your own eyes. Prepare your heart, for the coming days will be filled with moments where you can lift your head high and receive the showers of blessing falling upon your life. And when you receive them, do not forget to share these blessings with others, so they too may receive new life and know that I, the Eternal One, am the God who restores, who blesses, and who loves unceasingly. My beloved child, when I walked this earth, I traveled through barren lands, healed the sick, lifted the weary, and preached the redeeming power of love. Now, I have chosen you to continue that light, to bring hope to lost souls, to those drowning in the darkness of despair and suffering. I have placed within you a flame, not a light that flickers and fades in the wind, but an eternal lamp lit by love, compassion, and unwavering faith. Even if you feel small, thinking you lack the words or the strength, remember that light does not have to blaze brightly to chase away the darkness. A single small flame in the night is enough to guide the lost back home. Do not hide that light, my child. Do not let doubt and fear cause you to turn back. In the moments when you think your words are too simple, your actions too small, that is often when I am working through you most powerfully. A genuine smile, a helping hand, a timely word of encouragement, All these are rays of light that ignite hope in the hearts of others. I call you to be a bearer of love wherever you go. Look around you and see how many souls wander lost, carrying burdens no one else can understand. Some hearts have all but lost their hope. Some eyes have stopped searching for light at the end of the road. You will be the one to rekindle their faith, to help them understand that no matter how fierce life's storms become, there is always a place of peace to return to, my embrace. You do not need to seek grand missions to prove your faith. Begin with your own family, your friends, and the people I have placed beside you each day. Live a life of integrity so that through your words and actions others can see my presence reflected. I have entrusted you with a great responsibility, but it is also a glorious one. When you live fully in love and kindness, when you do not hesitate to approach the suffering and wipe away their tears, you are fulfilling the mission I have given you. Do not worry whether you have enough strength, for I am the one who empowers you, the one who turns even the smallest acts into great miracles. Let your heart become an unending light so that its radiance shines everywhere, guiding lost souls back to me. Let them experience the eternal love I have prepared for all people on this earth. And when you complete this mission, you yourself will receive a joy beyond measure, a peace that endures, and blessings that will never run dry. My beloved child, I know every pain you have carried and are still enduring, every sigh, every sleepless night, every silent tear that falls. I have seen them all and hold them close to my heart. I know the trials you have faced and the wounds that seemed beyond healing. But today I tell you this: do not let the chains of sin, sorrow, and disappointment hold you back any longer. You were not born to live forever in the shadows, but to rise, to shine, and to fully live out the noble purpose I have placed upon your life. Be strong and step out of the darkness. Lay down the burdens you have carried for far too long. You do not have to confine yourself in the prison of your past, where regret and mistakes knock constantly on your heart's door. I have already forgiven you and wiped away every trace of guilt. Believe that my heart is open to welcome you back, and new life awaits you just ahead. Embrace that new life, not only with faith, but through your actions. Do not simply hope for change. Be the one who creates it. I have placed a great mission in your heart, so that you may become a light in the darkness, a refuge for weary souls. Walk the new path I have prepared for you, a path that leads to joy, peace, and blessings beyond anything you have ever imagined. Do not let the negative voices of the world make you question your worth. Do not allow your past to define who you are. You are not your wounds, your failures, or your mistakes. You are the one I have chosen, the one I love, and have equipped to do great things. Hold your head high and walk with courage, for it is in your weakness that I will make you strong. From today onward, live with an open heart, no longer afraid of challenges. Let each passing day bring you closer to fulfilling the mission I have given you. When you reach out to help others, when you comfort those who are hurting, when you kindle hope for those lost in despair, that is when you are living the life I created you for. And as you faithfully walk this path, I promise you will never be in want. I will walk beside you, strengthening you when you are weary, and wiping away your tears when your heart feels weak. Live in a way that is worthy of the noble calling you have received. Through you, I will bring light to lives lost in darkness and spread love and hope everywhere. And one day, when you look back, you will smile with joy, knowing you have lived a life full of meaning, fulfillment, and abundant blessings. My beloved child, today is the most precious moment of your life. Do not hesitate any longer, and do not let trivial worries draw you into the endless cycle of meaningless pursuits. Time waits for no one, and the opportunities I have prepared for you are meant for those who are ready to seize them and take action when the moment comes. I did not call you merely to dream of a better future, but to step out and begin creating something great, starting today. You have already been prepared through countless trials and strengthened through difficult days. Now you have everything you need to begin a new journey, a journey that brings transformation not only to yourself, but also to your family and to those you meet along the way. Do not wait for things to become perfect. Do not wait for ideal conditions. I declare to you that right now, in the very situation you are in, I will work miracles. Clear your mind of petty distractions and worries that are unworthy of your concern. Do not let the noise of life drown out the calling that echoes deep within your soul. Take time to reflect and discern what truly matters, what holds lasting value. Idle talk, comparisons and jealousy will only hold you back and slow your steps on the path I am opening before you. I have given you wisdom to distinguish right from wrong and the strength to stand firm against every challenge. Do not doubt the abilities I have placed within you. Every person I created carries a unique mission, and you are the blessing I intend to pour out on those around you. When you learn to manage well what you already have, your time, your talents, and your resources, you will become wise and trustworthy, ready to receive even greater things. My child, take action today. Every small but steady step you take holds great value. Do not underestimate the simplest acts, for it is through those very things that I will work mighty wonders. When you step out of your comfort zone and bravely face challenges, that is the moment the doors of blessing will open wide. I have waited long enough, waiting for the day you would rise, cast aside all hesitation, and begin to fully live out the noble purpose I have prepared for you. Remember, it is never too late to begin, but it is also never too early to act. Go now, my child, with firm faith that I am always with you. And one day, when you look back, you will see that it was the courageous decisions you made today that shaped a life filled with blessings and profound meaning. My beloved child, now that you have walked through the long road of sorrow, now that you have laid down every burden and your heart has grown light, I want you to remember this one most important truth. You are called to live a life filled with joy and hope. This is not a distant promise, but a living reality that begins right now, in every breath you take and every moment you embrace. Let the past rest in peace and allow the dark days to become memories left behind. From today onward, I invite you to step into a new journey, a journey where every step you take carries my presence and every challenge you face becomes a tool I use to make you stronger. Even if the road ahead is winding and uncertain, do not fear or hesitate, for I am always beside you, holding your hand through every storm. Be bold and walk forward, my child. The glorious future you long for is not far away. It is waiting just ahead. Do not fear the unknown or worry about things beyond your control. Simply move forward with courage and unwavering faith, and all that is good will come to you in due time. I have already prepared new doors and great opportunities for you, waiting for you to open your heart and receive them. Live each day to the fullest. Cherish every small moment of the present. Do not let your life slip away in regret over the past or anxiety about the future. Today is the day I have given you, a day full of meaning for you to love more, give more, and find complete joy even in the simplest things. My child, you are never alone on this journey. I am always here as your protector and guide, as the faithful friend who never leaves. When you are weary, I will lift you up. When you feel lost, I will show you the way. When you rejoice, I will sing the song of victory with you. Every day of your life, I am by your side. That is a promise I have never broken and never will. Open your heart wide and receive all the blessings I have prepared. You are not living just for yourself, but also to be an inspiration, a light for those still wandering in the darkness. And when you look back on the road you have traveled, you will see that your life has been full and rich, worth every moment, because you dared to live with joy, to love deeply, to hope without fear, and above all, to place your complete trust in me. A glorious future is waiting. Walk forward with a radiant smile and a passionate heart, for I, the one who loves you, will be with you today, tomorrow, and forever.